Yes, everyone. We are live. Welcome to Wednesdays. It's a ground force bingo. If you don't know, let's wait. Hang on a sec. Let's take a breathe. Hey, breathe a second. Wait. Tonight we are back with, at the moment, what has to be probably my favourite night of the week, because it's ground force bingo. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to this, hit subscribe, hit share if you fancy it. Mainly subscribe, hit the bell. I don't know what, hit something, and sit back and enjoy, because we're on to an absolute winner tonight. It's a ground force in Chesham. If you want to Google it beforehand, it's a ground force in Chesham. And I want you, it's you, to tell me in the comments during the intro of tonight's show. I want you to tell me in the comments exactly, oh, there's a Christmas one, exactly five things that you think is going to happen in tonight's show. Do you think Dimmock's going to put a water feature in? Perhaps. Do you think that that Walsh is going to get angry at Alan? Probably. It's been awkward, isn't it? Even in New York last week, it was New Yorkward. Anyone? New Yorkward. Let me know in the comments. Love to hear. The phone lines are going to be open straight after this. Pacilia. Or Pacilia. You just read it off.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear it on. Something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got. Yeah. Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You're the allotment. When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, alright?
You gonna get compost, you believe?
I've got no idea if you can hear this. Turn that up, Lee.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Anyone that thinks that I'm playing this song to stall time because I'm a little bit late, you're absolutely completely correct.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Ramoncito liver.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to
Wish you a Merry. All the whole song tonight, guys.
wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to
Wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad.
Okay.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. We're definitely off. Probably YouTube have gone because of copyrighted for this. 5 things, team. I want 5 things you've got. Literally like a minute. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh yes.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Oh, one more time. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año. Felicidad.
Oh, yes. Yes, everyone. Loved it. Loved it. Oh, not again. Welcome, everyone. What a start. What a scrappy start to the show. Welcome. 7 minutes in. Can you believe that? Welcome to the show, everyone. Ground Force special coming right at you. Let's see what's been going on. Let's see what's been happening, everyone. Ian Beddoes in the house tonight for tonight's show. A up from Suggs. Good evening. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. It's Mr. Stuart Jackson on the Christmas special. 12. We must not forget tonight. We are still doing 12 shows of Christmas tonight. 12 shows of Christmas, which means you could be in for a chance of winning that all-important, goodie bag over £400 worth of over 100. Well, I have just under 400 quid's worth. Let's settle into the show, guys. I have just under 400 quid's worth of garden and goodies, plus every single night. Was it not playing on YouTube, Sean? Every single night we're giving away a complete gardener's package, team. Complete gardener's package. That's right. Oh yes. We're doing it. We're doing it again. Sean James in the group tonight. Let's see what we've got. Let's see the 0742 357 4520 if you want to call in tonight. Ian says, "Hey, have you been drinking? You look out of focus." Oh, am I in focus now? Am I focused now? Sorry, it was a rush down to the end of the garden tonight. Right, here we go. Here we go. We've got some answers. I'm not going to write them down this week, team. I'm not going to write them down because I can't keep up. I need to come up with mine in a minute, but I'll do them then. Oh. Yes.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Oh, yeah.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero and
yeah.
I want to
wish you a Merry Christmas. Everybody. I wish you a Merry
Christmas. All along.
I wish you. Oh, look at this. Christmas on the bottom of my heart. Boom, 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 boom.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Mate, what? He's gone. He's been drinking that garden and wine again, isn't he? That garden and by the moon wine. Next Wednesday, next Wednesday, let's attempt. Okay, next Wednesday is a bit of a end of school party situation on the show next week because we'll try and get as many people on the show, as many people on the screen singing
Feliz Navidad.
Next week. That's next Wednesday. So if you're about. Right, let's see what everyone has been putting their guesses in for tonight. Stuart Jackson has said Alan will say to Tommy, how long are you going to be? That always happens, isn't it? There's going to be a water feature. Number 3 is that a storm coming? Number 4 is a decking. Number 5, Alan says, Alan Charlie, is that rain coming? You've had 2. You can't say, is that a storm coming and is that rain coming? Kenny? I suppose a storm and rain's different. We'll be really specific on that. Richard said, they're going to make over the garden. Oh, come on. Charlie will give the cameras a funny look. Classic funny look. The plants will cost a bomb. Alan will ask to stall for more time, and then they will be missing or struggle to find some materials. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic. Please keep your own score tonight, team. Keep your own score. Here's man. Here he is. Look, Stuart Jackson.
Evening.
What is going on? How come everyone's bringing out their Christmas teddy bears?
Gotta be done. This one's got chocolate in it, everything. Oh, gotta be done. I can't turn it off.
No, we'll see. We've got loads of time. We'll just sit and listen to it.
No, it's all right. It's off. I've got it off.
He's throwing it.
Oh.
Hey, how you doing, Stu?
Yeah. Have you got? Yeah, fine, mate. You lost your pen then. Not writing it all down.
Well, I was running a little bit late. Hang on a second. I was running a bit late. I've not got a pencil. I've not got a pencil.
You were running late.
I'm just running late tonight. I don't know if haven't got no. Oh, okay. I'll use my computer to do it. Right. Okay. Right. Fine.
No, it's fine. I'm only joking. I got a pen. It's fine.
Mate,
I remember what I typed.
I'm a busy guy. Do this. I'm trying to run a show here, Stu. You're fine. All right. You have to do it yourself. All right. Just do something. Okay, Stu.
I will do something. I will send you some pictures of proper lights as well. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
After you took the mickey out of my lights the other night.
I mean, I do not ever go into photography, especially nighttime photography.
I know. It was on my phone. What do you expect? I've got a cheap phone.
A Nokia 33 or something.
No, not quite that old, but yeah, get in there.
Oh dear. Yeah, right. Yeah,
I was never cool enough to have a Nokia 3310.
Stu, did you used to watch Ground Force a lot back in the day?
I watched it a bit. Charlie Dimmock was younger then, though, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, we all were.
Well, you were. Yeah, you were still in nappies, mate.
Hey man, I was about 12.
You were 12. Let me think.
So yes.
Yeah, I won't go there. I was 20 years ago. Yeah, 30 something.
Oh, there we go. I think I mentioned. Did I just mention about a New York episode that we watched a minute ago?
Well, you might have done. I might have been trying to connect.
I mentioned it. You guys haven't actually watched it yet. I pre-recorded that for Monday, so it's a good one. The pre-record for Monday. But tonight we're not in classy New York. We're in Chesham.
Oh well, never mind.
There you go. What can you do?
So have you finished the planning yet for your thingy bob? Next year's project.
I'm really getting there now. It's really coming. I was speaking to Mr. Suggs today about it. Just say I'm getting there. I'm almost finished. But you know when you're almost finished and you're not quite sure if you're finished, but you feel like, oh, that might add more, and then I started adding more, and then it was overcomplicated, and I had to start taking away some.
Remember, teachers, you got to keep it simple for them.
Yeah, because teachers are difficult.
You could say what you like, mate. You could say what you like. I did two last forest school sessions indoors this week.
Wow. Why?
Why? Because it was absolutely chucking it down, and I got a stinking cold.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? That's fair enough.
So we had Christmas music on in the background, and they were making Christmas decorations using wood, willow, or anything else we could get from outside.
Brilliant. That's a good idea, though.
I will say. Yeah, they just needed to chill now, especially because I've had the old ones this week, so they've been push since September. So I had to take it really easy with them.
Oh,
so it's just a chill afternoon. Not as good as your daughter had on Monday, watching the telly all day, but
Christmas dinner today, mate. She was well happy with herself. Christmas dinner.
Oh yeah, we had Christmas dinner. Yeah, I hope yours was better than ours. Ours looked better than it tasted.
Oh, okay. Oh, great.
Yeah, you remember school dinners?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Do they still have them trays? Do you know them trays where they segregate everything?
Oh no, that was one thing our headmistress got rid of when she turned up. She said, "I'm not having prison plates."
Oh,
So we
they're
got
brilliant.
proper plates.
That's what school's all about, isn't it? Having literally your like your pasta, you have a few vegetables, and then you have like an iced bun, and then you have like
Yeah, you
something.
have pudding on the same plate.
Clever
Who
thing.
wants to have pudding on the same plate?
Oh no, it was the best invention I think it's ever made.
Wow.
Get it
Whatever
done.
you say.
Get it done. Stu,
Anyway.
thanks so much.
Yeah,
You've
I'll
said-
let you get on with Grainfall.
Yeah, you've said Alan will say to Tommy how long you're going to be. Water feature.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right? You said, is that a storm coming? And then also,
Yeah.
is that rain coming?
Oh, have I done two same ones? I better change the rain one then.
They're very close to each other.
Oh, Charlie Dimmer could take his shoes off in the water feature.
Wowza. Good luck with that one. Anything can happen. Cheers, matey.
All right, see you soon.
There you are. There we go. Mr. Stuart Jackson on tonight's show, everyone. Right, let's see what everyone else is saying. Right, Richard Suggett said they're going to make over the gun. Charlie will give the cameras a funny look. She does do that. She go, funny look. The plants will cost the bomb. Alan will ask to stall for more time. Yes, he does always do that, doesn't he? Do you reckon? Why don't they just tell him 6 o'clock? Do you reckon we could do another hour? Tommy, do you reckon another hour? Another hour would be Charlie, another hour? Charlie always says yes. Another hour? Cool, another hour. And they will be missing or struggle to find some materials. That also always happens. Although we didn't have that last week, I don't think. Let's see what everyone else is saying on the group. See if we've got any. Here we go. Here we go. Charlie, Tommy, Willie, plants Deccan. Charlie, Tommy, Willie, plants Deccan tonight from Sean James. Hello, Liam. Good evening to you. Oh, Liam sent me some. Liam, you're going to have to put them down. Write them down in the group for me. Oh, I've lost them now. I can't get them up. Liam, you're going to have to write down your guesses in the group because I can't get yours up. And hang on, what's this? It's advertising going on my show tonight. Did I see Sean is doing a weekly live again next year? Apparently so. Team from January the 7th. Apparently so. So we'll wait and see. Should we do this then? Get your guesses down. I need to write my guesses down. My guesses tonight, team. And I'm just going to go by my guesses. You guys look after your own guesses tonight. But I will be coming back to the comments to see if it's true. I'm going to say Tommy, as a hissy, gets angry about something. Fuming the other week for that caravan, weren't he? How angry was he? Not happy. That was the last one we watched, wasn't it? That was Orcs. We're going to have a watch check again, classic. We're going to have Willie. Make sure Willie's in it, because if Willie's not, then everyone is not happy on the group. We're also going to have a water feature, a classic water feature one. And let's go a little bit off the mark. Let's go with... I'm going to have someone trips up. We've not had that yet, but I know we're going to have someone trips up in either a hilarious or not hilarious way tonight on the show. There we go. Hope you've got your bingo card with you. Next year we'll get some bingo cards made up so you can print them off or something if you fancy it. And let's get into it tonight on the show. As you all know, I have to sing the start of the song for copyright reasons mainly. So hopefully the YouTube team can continue to watch. So let's go. Okay. Dun 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 timed that absolutely perfect.
Hello. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. I'm ever so sorry, because if it weren't for us being here, it would be lovely and sunny. It would. Hiya. Leaf.
Stop the tape. Already, right? It's as if the rain follows these guys about. It's already raining. He's apologising to the horse because it's already raining, which already means, right? It already means that Stuart, by the way, if you get bingo, if you get one, then let me know in the comments. It means already Stuart's got it. And Charlie, is that rain coming? Doesn't need to. The rain's already there, Stu. I think Liam's just got rain as well. Liam's just got rain. If you get in the comments, team, so I know, if you get a one of yours, then can you just put it in capitals for me, and then I can mention it. You didn't get rain. You didn't get rain. Rain follows this team around. We're not even 3 seconds in. There's already rain.
Leafy Bucks. Buckinghamshire. Chesham. Not really leafy yet, though.
Does anyone notice that we're always in Buckinghamshire? I don't know if are we always in Buckinghamshire? I feel like we're always in Buckinghamshire. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Leaves haven't really come out.
Talking to the animals there.
It's the only people
Alan Doolittle. Right name, Doolittle.
Yeah, thank you. Doolittle all night and day. Come on.
Was that a look? There'll be more Charlie Dimmock looks. Don't worry about that. Tommy's got the right idea. Ground Force Umbrella. BBC were paying out for them back in the day, weren't they? Give me a Ground Force Umbrella any day. Probably worth quite a bit now.
Oh, this is a care home for the elderly here.
Well, you can state your claim then, can't you?
I believe this care home is still open, so we're doing 10% off to any viewers tonight to this care home. So if you want to type in the code "I'm old" to this care home, and you'll get 10% off for your first day stay.
Only visiting.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I promise. Right, some people are going to think, right? There's no way. Some people are going to think, right, that I've watched this already. I swear. Let me just sip this too. I swear to you, I've not watched this. This is the first time I've ever watched. I promise you. All I do is skip in and out just to make sure we've not watched it before. I promise. Let's just see it again.
Well, you can state your claim then, can't you?
I'm only visiting.
I can't believe I got it that quick. Alan Titchmarsh trips up 1 minute in. I'm going to be a little bit in trouble though because I can't see Wooly on the screen yet. So, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Oh my gosh! Here's a man that won't believe it. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. I was going to sit here and watch this with you.
How you get what for the whole lot?
For the whole lot, but I've just realised I'm already out of breath.
You won't be able to see anything as well.
Well, that too. That's a bit better. I can see things now.
Straight off the back, mate. I've got the drip.
Say that again.
Straight. Hello. I said straight off the back.
Yeah.
Alan Titchmarsh tripped up.
Excellent. I can't do this.
You can't do this, mate. This is. Oh my god! I can't believe it's you.
Did you think it was?
I had no idea, mate. I thought it was Butch from America again. The big reveal, like the Masked Singer, the Masked Gardener. We're going to start that next year. That could be a new show we could start.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend in that mask. I can't breathe. I'm going to need my scuba diving set underneath it or something just to be able to breathe.
To be fair, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic. I don't think they've specified what type of mask you have to wear into supermarkets. So
yeah, I'm sure that'll work. I might scare a few kids at the same time, but hey, who cares?
Are you going to watch along tonight throughout the whole thing?
I was going to in that. I did discuss this with you, but I thought it might be a bit of a laugh. But what do you think?
You can definitely do it. The only thing is, how are you going to tell me that you want me to stop the tape?
I'll just work by when you stop it.
Wave me.
Wave you.
If you see anything you want to stop. Although, to be fair, I do stop it every 4 to 5 seconds, so you should be all right.
Yeah. You do turn this half-hour video into a 2-hour show.
The 23-minute video, mate, into a 2-hour show. Unbelievable.
Cool.
So, welcome to the show. If this works, mate, this could be a. Although I can't see you though.
I can see you.
Well, that's all that matters. Don't wave because I won't be able to see you.
Okay.
Because I can't see when I'm flipping back from the video to the main screen. It's complicated technical talk.
Can't you go to your main screen and just sit with that? This is getting technical.
What do you mean, then, mate? What do you mean? No, because I can't pause it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, let me try something. Come on. Doesn't do it. I've not worked out a way. I've not worked out a way. Yeah, all right, mate. Show off. I've got an ad break in a minute. You want to stay around for the ad break?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, let's have an ad break, and then I'm literally. By the way, just for you, just so you know, when I run off, I'm actually going to go and get a cup of tea. So if I come back and I'm not on screen, take over.
Okay, I'll do that.
Right, okay. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Brilliant.
Ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas to you. You are watching the Skinny Jean Gardener Show live right here for the 12 shows of Christmas. Now, during the ad break, with me, Santa Claus, Lee's taking a little bit of a tea break, which gives me the chance to tell you about some amazing things happening here on the show. Firstly, I must tell you about 12 shows of Christmas. That's right, what you're watching right now, which means that you can win up to £400 worth of gardening goodies just by watching the show. But what do you have to do to win those goodies, I hear you say? Well, all you have to do is call in now, 0742 357 4520, but wait until after the ad break. Then your name will go into a hat, and at the end of the 12 shows of Christmas on the 23rd of December, Lee will pick a name from the hat, and that person will win a very merry Christmas present for this year's Christmas. It's probably, most definitely, the biggest prize package a podcast, a gardening podcast, can give out in 2020. So finish your year on a high and take part in tonight's show. Also, as part of that prize package, you get a £250 voucher, feeds, seeds, and everything you need to get gardening. Yes, and also the all-important Skinny Jean Gardener book right here. Ho, ho, ho. What a fabulous read. I've been reading it all year to all my elves, and they absolutely love it. And we're going to get it in as many children's stockings this year. But hey, parents and children, I need your help, because you can get your hands on this for £10. That's right, sure, it's on Amazon.co.uk for £12.97. But if you go to skinnyjeangardener.com, bugco.uk/shop. You can get it for just £10. Signed. What a treat. So, Lee will put it in the link right now into the comments for you to get your hands on. But it's a fabulous book, packed full of gardening makes and ideas. Let me show you one that I did recently this year with my elves. We made, something like this. A bug hotel. Not so great in the North Pole as we get a lot of snow, but we still made it. And we are waiting for those bugs. It's a fantastic book. skinnyjeangardener.co.uk/shop. So, I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you're having a lovely time. And if you are, then you should definitely share the stream. Share it to your mum. Share it to your nan. Share it to your dad. Share it to that friend from 1982, where you went to school with him, but haven't spoke to him since, but you're still Facebook friends. So it's worth saying, hey, I haven't seen you in 26 years, but maybe you'd like this brilliant garden content where you can win something, and it will rekindle your friendship and bring you back together this Christmas time. So how about it? Share the stream. But for now, I think it's time to get back to some gold content with Lee. Merry Christmas.
Oh, sorry.
Is there a show going on?
Oh, sorry about that, mate. Welcome back, everyone, to the show tonight. With actually, do you know what? Right, Suggs. When we did the first time we did this, we were actually allowed to sit next to each other, so it was a little bit easier. That was probably the best ground force we ever did. We weren't even doing bingo then.
No, that's right. It was entertaining. That was Sean's one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, in Wales. That's it.
Yeah,
the Welsh one. Seems like a long time ago now. Suggs.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Was that all it was? Oh.
It does feel like a long time ago.
It was ages ago, didn't it? Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So I can't remember what your numbers were, mate. You've got. They're going to make over the garden. Right. You can't have. They're just going to make. Of course, they're going to make over the garden. Imagine if they just go there and just look at it.
Yeah, but you've not set any rules.
You've done this before. You've done this. You've said Alan, Charlie, Tommy, the other one, the Irish one, and then Rain. All of obvious points, right?
You didn't set the rules.
I didn't think I needed to. Even Ian Meadows understands it.
Well, yeah, but you got to bend the rules so you can win. So
you've also put Charlie will give the camera a funny look. So true, all the time.
She does that every time, don't she?
Do your impression of the look.
Well, it's normally something going on. She sort of goes.
That's it. The eyebrows.
Yeah, the eyebrows.
And what else you got? Plants will cost a bomb.
They always do.
Alan were asked to stall for more time. One out to say the next day.
Yeah.
And they will be missing or struggle to find some materials. Does that happen occasionally?
Yeah, I got a feeling it's going to happen. It's going to be something like screws or something missing, and then they'll just magically find them in the back of the van.
Right. Okay. Right. We'll see what happens. I was going to say no chance, but to be fair, I've already had the trip, which I just put down randomly. I promise you, it looks like I've done it on purpose now. It's too obvious. Maybe we should get some in 2021 when I can afford some adjudicators. We'll make sure there's some adjudicators on board.
I just found some of the Grinch's hair left on me.
Merry Christmas. Right, should we get back into this, matey?
Let's do it.
Boom. Right, here we go.
You sure?
Come under the awning.
Right, grab cups then, boys and
I
girls.
need some sugar.
It's been the wettest year for 250 years.
This is the wet.
I feel like they did the whole 11, 12, 13 series on the wettest year.
I get that impression as well. There's always a lot of rain.
I don't understand it. And also, that marquee has seen some, mate.
It certainly has, hasn't it? It's certainly been through it.
Nowadays, you can put that marquee on eBay and they probably earn an absolute fortune. It's travelled the country.
Yeah, but would it still last? Or was it a new marquee each time?
Probably back then it was the BBC. Probably,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
This day for 250 days, I think. So how many residents have you got?
We've got 10.
How are you managing to keep them in the dark about it?
Literally in the dark.
Yeah, we've covered all the windows with light.
It's not suspicious, is it?
So they're not actually delaying anybody by the looks of it.
Oh yeah, good point. So anyone, I've done the watch look. There'll still be a watch look, but there'll be no. They won't need any more time, surely, will they?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? But they're not going to be there's not going to be those mad phone calls to try and delay them from coming back.
That's true.
Because they're already there.
They're not allowed a phone, are they? Technically.
True.
I don't know how old people play how old places work, but we are offering 10% off tonight. So 10% off on stays at this place. So if anyone's, I'm not saying anyone's old enough, Ian Beddoes or Jackson, anyone's old enough, but 10% off just with the code Skinny Jean Gardner. By the way, don't actually ring them with that because
it's not official. But I've got to say, the allotment tier in me is spying up all those paving slabs, and they'll go handy on the allotment.
It's funny, isn't it? I feel like gardens always. I mean, I used to have a little pile of paving slabs once upon a time. I bet you've got paving slab pile.
Of course. I'm going to have more soon as well, so they come in handy.
Well, they can't come in that handy because there's usually a pile of them.
Yeah, but you never know when they're going to be needed for something. That's the thing.
That's true. Mark Mackey said, "Sign me up." He could do a break. I mean, perhaps next year we've got a fly mode this year, mate. Next year, Old People Home UK.
I have a customer that is an old person's. Well, got quite a few, but this old person's home. Well, it's on a farm, but it has its own allotments as well.
Well, that's pucker.
It is an amazing site. I'll have to take you there one day.
So yeah, definitely, dude. Right, let's crack on. Paving slabs.
Signing paper and newspaper.
Oh, they're still here.
Yes, yes.
Even Tommy didn't know.
Exactly what we said.
What did Tommy think that newspaper was up for?
Give him something to read.
Do you reckon, by the way, also, do you reckon that tea's got anything in it? Like, or do you reckon it's a prop mug?
I think it's a prop mug. He's holding it far too gingerly for it to be full of anything.
Yeah, definitely. Watch that mug.
Oh,
The mug he's holding, not Alan Titchmarsh. God, I hope we don't get him back on as a guest.
They're incarcerated there.
They're very intrigued as to what's going on.
Excited, aren't they?
Yes, very excited.
Well, we found out what sort of people are like. So we snuck in there with a film camera saying we were making a little program about Britain's happiest homes.
I hate this bit. This is not undercover at all, is it?
Not at all, but they're lying to the residents as well. How would you feel if Alan Titchmarsh came up to you and lied?
Well, not very well. He does it all the time on TV. He always says how great David Dominy is, and well, we know.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The Willow.
Also, who films it? Who films this? Sean James Cameron?
That was quite a wobbly cam there, wasn't it?
By Margaret and Lynn to provide the best in homes from home for their 10 elderly residents.
So what makes a really happy home?
Well, because we've got such a good staff and we're well looked after, so, and we're well fed. There's no complaints at all.
No one asked you if there was any complaints. Someone said to her, "You just make sure you paint this place in a good light, wouldn't you?" They'd say you've got no complaints.
So you got no complaints. There's an extra biscuit in it for you.
I mean, I'll read off that script. Literally, she's not even looking at the camera. She's reading off the script, isn't she?
I'm just loving the fact I haven't even got a tripod in there. It's so wobbly.
Yeah, because it's secret filming, mate. This is probably tucked under their jacket.
Yeah. I think it was a bit before the time that we had the GoPro strapped.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. It's probably a massive camera.
Yeah, it probably was back then.
Secret filming.
Would you agree with all of that? I mean,
I would thoroughly agree.
and what's it like being surrounded by all these lovely ladies?
Do you know what? I really wish that the fashion of wearing suits. I mean, he might have just got dressed up because he knew Ground Force, or I mean, secret filming would turn up. But fashion of wearing a suit every day.
Older generations do that a lot. I think they take pride in their appearance.
I know, right? And I can only just about manage to get a tracksuit on.
Yeah, I mean, I struggle with that some days.
Well, as long as you don't go outside with your dressing gown on, mate, I think you're fine.
Yeah. Carry on.
There's two sides to that.
They say I would laugh if my ass was alive.
It's also friendly.
So do you think I ought to get my name down now?
Well, it would be a good idea.
We'll see later. We'll see if these people are on Facebook.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Right, so
it was 20 years ago.
it's that bit of garden there outside the conservatory.
Could be. I'm going to leave that joke.
Up to the arch. But because the rain went straight. Let me next. Will you put that umbrella?
The laughs are back, Rich.
Yeah, there's atmosphere again.
The good times are on. I'll be honest with you. I'm not watching these in order, so we could just be. It's a bit like Lost. We could be going back. We've just gone back in time.
Could be.
Well,
Or gone sideways.
Yeah. Also, who knows where we are? We're down the hatch, but the laughs are back in this one, so we could see some good times rolling.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's come up with.
I'll leave that.
Well, what I thought, because without being patronising, they're older folk and they like traditional gardens. So to make it more accessible across the grass, there's a central path running right down the middle to this archway. There's one that crosses it to a little arbour there and another arbour there under which there's a.
Is it totally empty already? This garden? It's just grass, was it?
It looks it, but you couldn't see me waving at the camera there.
Oh, were you waving? Just say something. If you want to say something, just say it and I'll stop it. That's the easiest way. I can't see nothing. If you're waving like a crazy man, I can't actually see it.
Oh, right, okay, so I can stick two fingers up and you won't see it.
You preferably don't do that.
That's right.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, Alan started that conversation with, I don't want to be patronising. You know, when somebody starts that conversation off, they're going to be patronising.
Yeah. It's like when someone says, I don't want to be racist, but...
Yeah.
That sort of thing, yeah?
Yeah, exactly that.
But yeah, you're right. You know it's going to be... I don't want to be sexist, but all I'm saying is...
Because the... rain went straight. Let me next. Will you put that umbrella?
We can also date this, Rich, by what type of watch Titchmarsh is on.
Did you get a new watch each year?
Well, because when he first started, he had sort of a... I don't know how to describe it. It was like a blue, like fun Christmas watch you'd get. He's got a Rolex now, so you can sort of date. I don't know if it's a Rolex, by the way, but Rolex-esque. He went away on holiday. He went to Spain and got a fake Rolex. So you can sort of date him from that. Date it from the watch.
Yeah. Do people still wear watches these days?
Well, what I thought, because, without being patronising, they're older folk and they like traditional gardens. So to make it more accessible across the grass, there's a central path running right down the middle to this archway. There's one that crosses it to a little arbour there and another arbour there under which there's a chair and urns with flowers in.
Is that other arbour? Is that how are you meant to get to the other arbour? Just over the grass?
I guess so. We'll find out. The trouble with these designs being 2D. Once they're built up and you can see it, it'll make a lot more sense.
Makes more sense, yeah. Makes more sense. Looks like quite a lot of paving for old Tommy to do.
Well, you know what he's like. He works hard and plays hard.
He plays. Do you know what though? That's like that crazy paving, right? And I heard a great story the other day. You know, like well, it's like crazy. If you've obviously seen paving like that in there, but that's more like. I bet they're going to use some sort of cobblestone or whatever, some fancy stuff, right? But my nan and granddad's old house used to have like crazy paving, which was basically slabs that have been broken up and then turned into a paving thing.
Recycling.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So the story goes. So they had a massive area, massive patio, all with this crazy paving on it. And before they owned the house, I literally only heard this story the other day. Before they owned the house, their friend owned it, and every time he walked to work, he walked past a old post office that had been knocked down and must have had loads of rubble and stuff. And every single day, he came back with a lump of it, and he built this mat. I can't even tell you. It must have been like 6 by 6 meters. In size, it was massive. It was ridiculous size patio, all made from stuff that he'd just gone backwards and forwards each day collecting.
Well, I've heard similar stories, but hey, you've got to save money where you can.
I know that's proper recycling. I'm not saying that's what Tommy's going to do, but yeah, just funny. He ain't got time for that. He's only got 2 days.
The central sort of raised, almost like a font with a fountain in.
Oh, who said water feature? Tick it off.
Yeah, I can actually see the comments here.
Oh, puck up eyes. I think I've got water feature, mate. I'm just going to... it's not been done yet. I always like to wait, actually, until it's actually done.
Stuart Jackson also said water feature.
Okay. All right. Sean also says, we're only 3 minutes in. This make your beer at midnight. Don't worry, we'll get through it.
So we can fiddle with the water without falling.
You can't go work on nothing tomorrow, mate?
No. Well, I have, but it's not important.
No, this will be worth it. This is more important than that.
Exactly.
Bird bath, bird table. So that from the conservatory, you can watch the birds.
That's lovely. Yeah. That's lovely.
Job one, Mark.
Can I just say just a little note about the birds? Remember I said about my bird feeders about 3-4 weeks ago that I put out, and Stuart Jackson said, "Oh, don't worry, it just takes them a week to know they're there, right? They're still full. Not one single bird's been near them." So, thanks for that, Stuart Jackson. So I don't know what I've done wrong to the birds, but they're
in the wrong location.
Well, I know that now. Obviously, now they've made it clear. I thought they were in perfect location. They're always hovering around there. Now I've put them up. They're like, nah, don't want to go anywhere near it. Anyway, it's just bird watch for you.
Mark out the garden to give Tommy an idea where his paving will run. Simple enough, but in order to minimise the disturbance to the residents, we've decided to bring the paving in the back way, and the rain isn't helping.
That looks like my garden at the moment.
Did you do it in the same way?
No, it's me walking across it and the chickens that have caused that.
It's pretty wet, isn't it? I mean, I don't even know why it's a surprise to them how wet it is.
It's Britain. It's always wet.
It's Britain and it's ground force. There's not a single time it is sunny for them. Anyway, bringing these pavers. A lot of paving to do, Rich. 2 days.
It better get his... with a garden this size, they probably have several people working behind the scenes to help them as well.
They've got to, haven't they? They can't just do it themselves. They've got to. So I have to tune this bit out. Just hopefully that YouTube will. What's going on? Wait a second. Oh, sorry, Rich. Wait there a second. I've got a phone call coming in. Hello.
I can confirm.
Oh God.
That they aren't allowed to bring any other help in.
They're not allowed.
No.
So it's just the foot. Is Willie in this one? Has anyone seen Willie yet?
he's in the care home.
He must have got 10% off with the code Skinny Jean Gardner.
But yes, they aren't allowed to bring anybody in. It's only the people that are linked to the place that they go to. So like the family.
Oh.
And then it can only be 2 people come and help.
Oh, is that those be the rules?
They do it all. They do it all by themselves.
Oh, you wouldn't get that anymore. That don't happen anymore, does it?
Oh no! As soon as they switch the camera off these days, a team of 20 would come in.
Well, thanks for confirming that for us, mate.
That's a little insider.
There's our man behind the scenes, man behind the camera.
And it's always raining because it was filmed in February, March.
Well,
see the daffodils in the background?
Wow, well spotted, Cameron. Well spotted.
Hey.
Oh, you should.
If you want to know something? Come and see your dad.
He'll be in the Willow Care Home. See you later, mate.
Catch you later.
Bye. Oh dear. There you go, mate. Behind the scenes for you there.
Here we go. I don't think Sean would have been able to hear me on that, so I didn't say anything.
I think he would have.
I don't think so because it's not going through your mixer. I'm not.
Yeah, it goes through the mixer, mate.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. You'll be able to speak to him. Try it next time he calls.
Okay.
And then we'll confirm it. Anyway, we can't actually. The music's as YouTube. Alan Titchmarsh hates the music. Why is it always Titchmarsh's job to do the grass anyway?
I'm guessing because he's the gardener.
Yeah, it's true. Did you see that? Oh, stop.
He looked at his watch.
Yes! I'm going to smash this tonight, mate. Watch, look. Have a look at his watch. All I need is Willie to turn up and Tommy to get angry. And I've got bingo. We probably get about midnight, but I've got bingo. Right, let's get through this. Come on.
Stop raining. 1 o'clock. Look at the size of these things. The only hope is that when we do start laying, hopefully within the next 3 or 4 minutes, it'll get down fast because the slabs are big, but they are incredibly bulky.
Yeah, well, you see, it's a random pattern.
Willie, boom.
Yeah.
Why do they always keep him behind the scenes?
Perhaps he's camera shy.
He's definitely not camera shy. I'm telling you. He's desperate to get out there. Rule of 3, innit? Keep it as free. Willie just have to turn up later on. Anyway, hashtag where's Willie?
And to make it look really good, it's nice to use big sheets, as we call them.
Dash it, you didn't choose them big enough. You can still speak.
This is 3 for 3 foot square.
Look, I'm ever so worried. It's 1 o'clock.
I know.
Half a day gone. It's a quarter of our time gone. And what have we got? We've got 4 muddy paths.
Well, this has really been like coming up the Himalayas. I mean, we've achieved quite a lot to get this stuff.
You'd think, right, that they'd get the stuff delivered beforehand, wouldn't you?
You would have thought so, but clearly not.
Maybe not.
But they're already panicking about the time.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. But we just got behind the scenes now. Instead of getting phone calls from behind the scenes, we're getting messages from behind the scenes, right? I don't know if this is true, but I'm guessing it is because it's from our insider. An insider said that the BBC would have to pay him more if he spoke.
That would make sense.
So there you go.
Keeping the budgets down.
Unbelievable.
We've done as much work as we do to...
Oh, what's he saying on a second? We're never going to get through a show tonight. Hello?
You wanted me to phone you?
Oh, hang on. Right, you speak to him, Rich.
Can you hear me, Sean?
Can't hear a thing.
Right, there you go. Right, thanks for confirming.
They would have to pay him more if he speaks.
Yeah.
And all the stuff is delivered the day before, but it's kept around the corner.
Oh, why? They've lost half a day. They don't rock up until like 9:30.
If they took it into the garden, the person who the surprisee would know something was up.
They've got newspaper up. It's fine.
But they hide it around the corner.
Unbelievable, mate. Once again, thanks for calling in.
Behind the scenes.
There you go. Behind the scenes. Our insider said.
What's amazing about that is that it never got stolen. If I left anything around the corner for the night, it'd be stolen.
I know, right? And also, if you saw a big old lorry putting something up outside, I mean, this is a care home, but usually it's at a house. If you saw a lorry putting something up, you go, cool, they're having a lot done.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like getting delivered.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're running out of time already, mate. You said time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. They're going to ask to stall.
Yeah. Do you reckon they get? Of course you can. We'll just leave the newspaper up an extra day.
Yeah, exactly.
Coast Guard actually getting it on site.
But I'm gonna. The rain has stopped. Maybe temporarily. And I'm
Steady.
just about to
Promise me
strip
something.
off
Promise
the-
me something.
Yes.
You won't wear the shorts.
No, shorts are off today.
I used to have a PE teacher who wore short shorts year round.
Yeah, it's not a good look, is it?
So that's why I blame Tommy Walsh for it.
Mm.
There we go.
It makes me eyes water.
I thought you were about to say you've got some of them shorts there. Sorry.
Good God, no, I don't own a pair of shorts.
Hashtag get rich shorts.
What do you think it
Quite
does
sure.
to mine?
Well, I've seen you developing a limp lately.
A limp what?
Bit smart, sure. Family television. Don't you say a word, Willie.
If you say anything, it's going to cost us more.
You what?
If you say anything, it's going to cost us more.
Well, he probably did that scene and said something. They said, you're going to have to take that back out and do that again because we can't have you speaking. And he looked angry when he was doing it as well, didn't he? So it was happy. I'm not sure it's a happy job. These are big slabs, mate. Big slabs.
They look heavy as well.
I know, right?
When you have big slabs like this,
Told you.
get someone to help you.
Oh, right. That's someone's me then. So where are we heading for?
We're heading for you. Oh, you all right?
Oh, we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
We've all done it.
Yeah, that's it. Just there, very nicely.
I've had to make a slight adjustment here. I'd originally planned for this to be wider. We've ended up with this long, narrow strip. There's no way I can make a border right the way around it. So, in fact, I'm doing two very narrow, what I call ribbon borders. They always say make borders as wide as you possibly can, and it's a good rule of thumb. But sometimes, for effect, these really narrow, as I say, ribbon borders, shooting down the side of a path, are really quite fun.
That's a really great way of getting out of a problem, isn't it? Just saying, actually, it's quite fun, isn't it? It's quite fun. It's wrong, but it's fun.
It'll give us less work to do. Let's just make it like part of the plan and give an excuse behind it. Then we might get finished on time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it would be fun if we just half the garden. That'd be fun. It's just fun. It's just new design, fashion. It's new fashion. Let's put a fence up.
Leopard's Bane, Neuronicum, wonderful. Because I've got two borders here, and this.
Do you know what I really love about gardening shows? And we're going to miss the next ad break, by the way. Is he just like randomly said that, right?
Yeah.
Who is sitting at home going, what did he say? Write that down. What did he say? Write that plant down. Love that plant.
Yeah.
You're never going to remember it, are you?
No, and I doubt this. The internet was in its infancy back then, and I don't think we had the ability, unless you had a video recorder set up to record. You didn't have instant playback.
Oh yeah, of course. God, what was life before instant playback? Videotapes. The amount of videotapes. We didn't use.
Which always got chewed up.
Yeah, sure. We used to watch this live, mate. This was not worth videotaping. I think we probably videotape Blankety Blank and Saturday Night Telly, Noel's House Party or something like that, but not Ground Force. If we missed it, we missed it.
Yeah.
But, and I thought to myself, I don't matter, Mum, if I miss this, because in 20 years' time, we're going to sit Wednesday night and watch them all back. So, foresight there.
A lot of plants.
And foresight.
I'm just dividing them in two, really, and putting some on one side and some on the other, so that it's not exactly two mirror borders. That
apparently, our insider said that the list of plant names were available in a Ground Force newsletter. All you have to do is send in a self-addressed envelope. Remember those days?
Oh my God, yes. That takes me back.
Self-addressed envelope. Wowza. Well, there you go. So, who even knew that, though? Good though. I'd love to know how many people actually did that. Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Probably not.
mirror each other exactly, but they're similarly planted and the effect should be quite nice.
Oh, I was about to write it down and it wasn't on screen for long enough.
There we go. Well, you know what we need? A self-addressed envelope. Get on that, mate. He's getting on with these borders though, which is good.
He's probably into it as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he goes all that. That's his thing, isn't it? He's like, I'm staying well clear of the heavy lifting work. I'll just do this little pottering about down here with these fun borders.
I'll just get my head down and plant, really. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Mucky old day, sky the colour of a battleship. And this is Bowles's golden grass, Milium effusum aureum. Little ray of sunshine in an otherwise dreary world. A good perennial grass for a little border like this. Seeds itself about, never too much of a problem, but really cheery.
What was going on with Titchmarsh's haircut, by the way? I didn't want to talk about hair as much, but it looks like he had a lockdown haircut 20 years ago.
It was a fashion back then, I guess.
What, rubbish hair?
Rubbish hair. I mean, yeah, we used to have the bowl cut.
Oh, no, I never got one of them. Anyway, it's not gardening, is it? It's just haircut talk.
When you've got your hands in cold, wet earth like this, it's nice to be cheered up.
He was going to say something there, wasn't he? He thought about it.
Yeah, he was about to. And then, oh, the camera.
Can't.
Well, Tommy wants a dry mix now because it's sliding all over the place down the other back. So I'm just putting in less water, basically the same mix but less water. So
30 quid in the back.
I think it's a bit dry when it's coming out. That's the way he needs it.
Do you feel, if you're there,
I'm
that
here.
he's like the labourer there?
Yeah, that's what he's there for, isn't it? It's his
the dog's body.
I mean, I don't know about Willie, but the way he comes across on there, I don't think he could run the team. But he probably runs a multi-million-pound building business now.
Yeah.
But the way they put him across is like, Willie don't really know what's going on here. We just point him in the right direction. He goes for it. But yeah, that's what he does. That's, just pretty. You got to get the right mix, mate. That's an important part of it. You don't think so?
Yeah. I thought you were about to hit play.
Disagree. See, that's why I really struggled in this show, because people like you, Rich.
Oh, lovely. Oh, welcome to late then.
You'll get some. I think she's just trod on your slab.
Oh, it's not ideal, is it?
Oh my god!
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not going to be ready to stand on tomorrow anyway. I'll be surprised if it is with their weather they have. I can't believe how they do it. Like, literally, what was it? Was it the last week they were like they were doing something. I think they were doing some sort of water feature a few weeks ago. And I was like, oh, that was it. They remember that small garden they put that big blue tarpaulin over about two weeks ago. Yeah. And they were doing something there in the rain. And I thought, there's a part of that cobbled path they were doing in the pouring rain. I thought, I ain't going to dry in time for tomorrow. You wouldn't let someone walk in it the next day. So, and also they paint decking like literally the day before. So it's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
One
day they'll come up with paint that dries in the rain.
Sure. Poundland.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Do you know how long it's taken me to, like, mind you, is that afternoon tea, or shall I say evening tea?
Oh, look at this. Look. Oh, we got to work past 3 o'clock.
You know, Sean said there's nobody helping behind the scenes.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot of mugs on that tray.
Yeah, but this is back in the day when film crews were like, there was 3 people per camera.
That's a good point.
Men and all sorts going on, right? And they've got a few cameras going around, so
yeah, I forgot about the film crew. My apologies.
So That's that conspiracy done.
I didn't think it was a conspiracy. It was just like, that's a lot of mugs.
It was a lot, weren't it? It was a
Yeah.
lot. But that's got to be the only reason why. Because you don't really like, these new TV programs. You do see there's a lot of people like on it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of carpenters and bricky, all sorts. I mean, they're not even shy about it now about proving it. These guys did it on their own, on their lonesome.
Yeah, they were proper talent back then.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I still question whether they do it in 2 days.
I don't know. If you've got all of your materials, it's possible.
That's true. It looks good anyway. They look like they do work it. So, and also, usually this is why Tommy's moaning. Usually they're looking for the nearest pub by 3 o'clock. They're off, aren't they? He's working late tonight. Working until late. Need to.
Yeah. See, I've never understood that when watching this, and I was thinking about this the other day. If I'm working or no, I'm working the next day, I don't want to go out drinking the night before.
Not even if the BBC are paying.
Even if BBC are paying. I mean, I couldn't function. I mean, it'll take me until about 10 o'clock just to get out of bed. So,
well, that's what Tommy and Willie did last week.
Yeah. And then they wonder why they run out of time.
Oh, mate, honestly.
I want a piece of cake.
Homemade.
I'm going to disappear because the camera always gets me eating cake. All right, I'm off.
You brought the sun out. Look at that.
I know,
It's lovely now.
And when it's wet, it's still.
It's wet. Have you seen it? Will you settle?
Oh, how are they going to lay slabs on that? They are.
Okay.
It's not great, is it?
You know, get a rake out or something, I suppose.
I don't know if that would fit. Got the water feature in the middle of there in a minute.
The water's already there.
For a standing area rather than a walkway.
Of course.
You're all right.
No, it's looking really nice.
This is almost the end of day one. They've got to be longer here. They can't do it in 2 days. It's impossible. Impossible.
Really pretty.
We'll let this music go. Apparently, it's already off YouTube because they heard Alan Titchmarsh's voice. So,
oh really?
If you're watching on YouTube, go to Facebook. It's just YouTube always do it. They do it right during the live stream, and then they let me play the video afterwards anyway. Jokers. So if you're watching on YouTube, either watch tomorrow morning or go to Facebook. Yeah, mate.
Or Twitch.
Or Twitch, yeah. Or Twitter.
As the shadows lengthen, Willie's attacking the existing paving to accommodate a power conduit for the water feature. And Tommy, he's still there.
Can I just say that should be a little bit deeper than that. Just some electrician talk there, guys. It should be a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, actually.
In an opinion, you know that he's not going to put it that deep if he's having to go through concrete like that. That said, we've all been there, so
laying.
I don't think we ought to tell them, but forecast tomorrow.
Oh, no,
under
don't.
lightning and hail.
No, don't.
Excellent.
Did Stuart say storm?
I think he did.
Didn't he?
I think he did.
Stuart Jackson. He's absolutely smashing it.
I'm just checking. Is that a storm coming? He said.
There you go. He's watched this one. Amazing. Apparently the crew is around 28, by the way. Our insider.
Wow.
The guy on the inside.
That's a lot of people.
There we go. And apparently it is only 2 days only. So. And we're about to go into a storm, so I can't imagine what's going to happen. Oh dear.
They won't come back tomorrow.
Is that it then?
Yeah, it's not. Wow, I suppose it's covered with slabs in it, but what's going on here? They having photos taken?
It looks like it. It's very staged, this shot, isn't it?
Are you off?
We're away.
What? They were all just standing there together. Are you off? Yep. get closer. Yep, we're off. I always stand this close to Tommy.
We haven't included Willie again. Oh, hang on.
Is that him in the background?
Might be.
I can't be sure. You can't hear this, Rich. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello, mate.
Are you all right?
I can't.
I'm just wondering, have I got any chance of winning with saying they'll eat 99 ice creams?
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I think I ignored that guy. I think Beddoes earlier, right, said, what did you say? Will they eat 99 ice creams?
No, 99s. Ice creams with a flake in.
Oh, right.
99 ice creams.
Right, not okay, I've got you now. Okay, so you think they might eat ice creams. I don't know about day 2 yet. We could be in for a total surprise, Beddoes. It could be a sunny one, but apparently it's going to be a storm tomorrow. So the likelihood of that happening is slim.
Right.
But if they
the
do,
other one I put in was, will Alan Titchmarsh go around kissing all the ladies in the old folks home?
that 100% will happen.
Yeah.
That is more likely than ice cream.
To do that kind of thing, doesn't he? Well, there you go.
Because if you get the ice cream one, you'll get a massive prize. Quite know what it will be. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna, unless he's fast forwarded it. Rich, he might have fast forwarded it.
Not a skinny jean out in the box by anything.
No, we'll get some something else. Get some old seeds into you.
To be fair, he probably doesn't need to fast forward. He just wants to get a normal time.
Carry on. Otherwise, you're never going to finish by 10 o'clock, are you?
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. All right, mate, I'll speak to you later.
Bye.
There we go. Bye bye. Yeah, 100%. You know later that that there'll be some kissing from
Alan
Titchmarsh. Yeah, thank you. Don't know what happened there.
I think Tommy might get in on that as well.
Yeah, Tommy will. Tommy will do it. Although I don't know, I didn't mention this last week, but last week, right? Tommy, the caravan was last week, weren't it? And Alan gave a big old kiss to the lady, and Tommy just like sort of put his cheek next to him and went, "Mwah," and that was it. He was so angry. He did not want to be there anymore.
That was an atmosphere.
It was, mate.
I think a well-deserved
Yeah, it was an atmosphere sponsored by Carlsberg, I think.
rest.
Promise to come back in the morning.
You might be.
He might be back here on his own tomorrow.
I'll be back to apologise.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Do you know what, mate? This ice cream could happen.
It does look pretty clear, doesn't it?
That's it. They could be bringing us into a false sense here and on.
I'm just wondering why they just zoomed in. Is that them walking down to the site?
Where? Where are you looking?
There's a road, and I just saw something move along the road. It might be on a bike.
It was a bike. Well, it could have been to them horses. What's going on?
There's a sing-song going.
Yeah, there's probably protesting. They want them bits of newspaper down from the conservatory.
Want some sunlight?
Yeah, we what? Come on, go crazy! That's what's going on in there.
I wonder how work gets done.
This is going right in about, well, for us about an hour probably, but in about 5 minutes on this show, right? He's going to be going, oh, I don't think we have enough time. Like, I bet you anything in a minute he's going to go, it's about 9:45. I bet you anything.
Yeah. I've got to say, what an old people's home to have a swing in it. That's the type of old people's home I want to go in.
Just 20 years ago, mate. Health and safety wouldn't allow it now.
Ruined my fun now.
Well, F will probably ruin your fun, mate, by breaking a record if you swung too high. Oh, Adam Titchmarsh did it live on TV.
As the tree comes down.
Whoa, no!
Tommy's just sort of pretending to be his mate, but he's one of them mates that you just really want it to break.
passive aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, you're having fun, aren't we? Have it.
Too young.
Never go on a swing with me near you, mate, will you? With advice.
Whoa.
You'll be like, oh, Amanda, Lee really loves pushing me on the swing. Hi. Oh dear.
Right then, Tommy, what do you want to do first?
Wow. Morning.
Morning.
You all right?
We're all right. How are you?
Well, we're better because it's a little bit dry this morning.
It's drier, yeah.
All the weather's coming from over there. We keep watching the clouds. You see a bit of blue sky and you get all excited. And you see a big lump of grey. You think, no. So,
let's keep our fingers crossed.
well, at least hopefully today it might be short and sharp showers rather than yesterday, that prolonged stuff all morning.
I can't even tell you how much I hate weather talk. I get it.
Frustrating.
Do you know what? I just can't handle it. I'd rather just stand in silence and talk about weather.
Morning.
Although I do realise it's a TV show, so
I think it's something gardeners like to talk about as well, isn't it? Weather.
it does feel like it's a very British thing, though, isn't it? Like, oh, I won't say that. Okay, well, it's very much a down at the school gate sort of chit chat.
Well, you say that, but in the USA, they've got an entire channel dedicated to the weather.
What do you mean?
Well, they have the weather channel in USA. Constant 24 hours talking about the weather.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
That's how. I mean, well, maybe we'll do that next. 24-hour live stream. Oh, hey, mate. What if, right, for although we might run out of Ground Force episodes, what if for our next 24-hour live stream we just watch Ground Force episodes?
So, well, yeah, I mean, at the rate we're going, we'll probably take 24 hours to watch just one.
Yeah, that's true.
Last night getting started on that second bit. So if we can just get Tommy the wind up his tail, he's shoveling mud at the moment. But just a bit of encouragement. I'm very rotten to him, you know. He does all the hard grafting. Yeah, scary. Anyway, we better crack on.
Okay,
So
put kettle on,
9:15. Put kettle on.
9:15. Okay, fair enough. He's got there. Not in bad time, but I'd have got there a bit earlier than that. But anyway,
8:30.
Yeah, 8:30. Yeah. The extra 45 minutes will make a difference at the end, as we all know.
Bye. 1, 2, 3.
Hang on, it's like a party game, this. It's like I could lose my hands. All right, hang on. Woo, woo, woo.
Are you ready for this, Rich?
I'm ready.
Charlie's got a water feature. He's putting it. You can't really. I'll have to come up with some words for you so you can sing. Right? I'll send you a script next time, right?
Okay, cheers, mate.
I'll record it.
All right.
I don't sing.
Right, I'll get someone.
I'll get a guitar out.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, now come over. Oh, hang on.
Your fingers.
I think you're there. Well, it's not level.
I'll have to get Alan to get all his pennies out of his pockets to level it.
Nah, I knew you'd do that, so I left him in my jacket. Gonna have mops in my wallet.
Not really going to level it like that, are they?
I hope not. If not, I know where we might be able to find a few bit of spare pennies. If you're a bit short.
Cheers.
I'll let them know.
Even they're starving.
You're right. Just stand it up gently on the concrete. Yeah, then we just know where it is. Right.
Willie wants to say something, but he knows that he can't even communicate with him.
Right. It's been instantly distressed with mud. Like me, really, instantly distressed. Bird bath. Going to go here, and the bird table there, because then from the windows there and the conservatory there, they can watch the birds. And then we'll plant up in and around it, so the bath will sort of come up out of the foliage.
Oh, nice. To be fair to him, right, they're getting on all right, though. And it looks like he's coming on well.
They're not doing too bad. They're all working jolly as well.
I'm sorry, what?
They're working jolly. They're not like last week where they were barely interacting with each other.
Oh, I've got you. Yeah, they're bouncing off the walls tonight. They're enjoying it. They're enjoying themselves.
These may look like bricks, but these are concrete reproductions. And the idea is to try and create a marquetry effect on the floor. So you've got this inlay all the way around the edge. Very easy to lay, same as slabs.
Nice little design feature there. Well, he could have just slabbed and that would have been it. But I mean, that would have been easier, wouldn't it, if they just slabbed?
Yeah.
It made it more harder for himself. But anyway, what's that say? Organic and peat there, mate. Does that say organic?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Hard to say.
We won't get into that chat tonight. We could be here literally until midnight. Oh, it's peat free. Organic peat.
Peat free.
20 years ago, this was, mate. Look at that. Titchmarsh rocking it.
And they're still selling it.
But, yeah. But at least Titchmarsh can say, or Dimmock, as we can see, they've not been using it. So promoting it even back then.
A couple of these.
All right, then.
Because I've got slabs up.
Oh, okay, cool. It's a bit fast.
And, well, yeah, but I thought if I put the urn on top, then nobody's going to walk on the slabs.
Very true.
Come on, there's a hole under there somewhere. All right, I think that's first table.
I feel they used to be around everywhere back in the day.
Well, one of those urns.
Yeah, my mum and dad used to have some.
Yeah, we never did.
Even in my garden, when I first got here, I must have got rid of about 4 of them.
Probably worth a fortune now.
No, they had all chips and stuff out of them, and they'd been painted grey.
Distressed look.
No, but like grey gloss.
Oh,
not a nice grey. You know me, I like old things and the rustic look, but not a grey gloss, a chipped grey gloss.
Yeah. I could cope with a chipped, but not the grey gloss.
No. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
The urns are being filled with aromatic herbs. Their scent still enjoyable, even if your sight's failing with age. And most of the flowering.
A little dig.
Again, he's a bit ageist, isn't he?
Wants to be careful.
Plants we've chosen have high contrasting yellow or red blooms that weaker eyes will still be able to enjoy.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. Is there, though? Come on. Why do you have to say that for? It makes no sense. Are you old? Oh, you can't see very well, can you? No. Don't worry. We'll put some colour in your garden for you. I said we'll put some colour in your garden. Doesn't matter.
Been done.
When the sun does come out, you're bound to need somewhere to sit. So, a couple of decent benches made out of teak. Now, you've got to be very careful when you buy teak benches and make sure that they come from renewable resources, forest plantations which continue to be replanted once the trees have been cut down.
Oh, he was pushing it even then. That's good.
And this little logo over here, FSC, is a good indicator that a bench does come from a renewed forest, and they go together with little Allen screws like this, which is very satisfying. Hello.
Hi. I wondered if I could just show you these.
Oh, yeah.
This is Mrs. Gurney, Gladys, who was our first ever resident on the day we opened, and she died sadly last July. Very special, we miss her very much.
Did you build up slowly? How many did you do?
Yes, it's funny. I've got a register in there, and when I go back, I can see these odd ticks in the beginning, and then suddenly the book's full, and it's been full ever since.
Really wonderful. You know you've had a life, and you're going to know like Mervyn Duke or Gladys Gurney. It's Alan Bennett who said
some great names.
Yeah, they did have some great names back then, but does this feel staged to you again?
In what sense?
Well, you know, they're sort of rushing to get this thing finished, and all of a sudden this woman's just turned up with, "Can I show you these?" Oh, yes.
Yeah. She's not. I mean, they've obviously asked her to go in. You just go and show Alan. She said they've obviously asked her to do that. If not, I mean, if it was me, I'd be like, just leave them, let him get on with it. I've got enough. You seen that storm coming? Let him get on with it. No, I want to show them these plaques. Don't show them the plaque. They've not got time for plaques. They've got a garden to finish.
So I'm going to make a prediction with these plaques. They're going to go on either some of the chairs or the urns as dedication for previous residents.
100%. 100%. Although, where have they just been stored in the drawer for the last few years, have they? Or
Possibly. And just pulled them out for special occasions.
The moment will come where you do get Kylie's and Trevor's and Wayne's in old people's homes. Not yet a while, Lynn. Right.
And Pippa and Rupert and
Reginald.
Well, me and Reginald, yeah.
We'll sort those out.
Whether keep your jumper on, take it off, sun's in, sun's out, hail, rain.
I would have got one of them umbrella hats if I was them. This happens all the time, doesn't it?
I would have just gone, well, I'm wet anyway. I'm just going to carry on as I am.
Get the shorts out.
You going to water him in?
Yeah.
Landscaping by Alan Titch.
What's going on here? That's not the borders he made, was it?
I think it is. His slim borders. Narrow borders.
Some drainage, I think. Crikey.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be well watered.
Smash. Planting by Charlie Dimmock. Watering by God.
I wish I had an office job sometimes.
Is it sleeting?
It looked a bit there, didn't it?
Looks like it, didn't it?
By the way, I think there's definitely a storm coming.
Well, yeah, I think you can have that one, Jackson. What are they doing? Have they come out to look at the garden, haven't they? Underneath a piece of plastic.
I think they're just trying to keep Alan dry.
What
you've told me? What?
Is that what that was? Is that what I was watching? I thought they just popped out, but you're probably right, actually.
That was definitely sleet.
Yeah, it was sleet, mate. Hang on. Surely not come out just to... Yep, yeah. Unbelievable.
Is that Tommy they're keeping dry there?
Yeah, that's Tommy, yeah. And Tommy's had enough. Now it's Alan's turn. Imagine being asked. You wouldn't mind just popping out with you and just covering Tommy and Alan with a piece of plastic? Sure.
Looking after the talent.
Got to. I bet Willie's... I don't even know where Willie is. He's probably trying to tie that grass up that they mucked up earlier with a digger. Anyway, back to... It'd be quite handy, actually, having two people carrying a bit of plastic around with you.
Well, I mean, they've got enough film crew. I'm sure one of those could have put a camera down for a bit.
No, you've got to pretend the film crew aren't there, mate. Pretend they're not.
I forgot about that.
Behind the scenes. But just as a note, I just need to write this down that next year, if I do get booked for any shows, I need two people to walk around just in case it rains with plastic, okay? And they'll be like, well, we weren't going to book you anyway, but we're definitely not now.
You come here often then?
No, only in the rainy season.
When it's sunny, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yes, come to sunny Chesham. Don't plan when it's this wet, not unless you're doing it for a couple of nice old ladies like me too.
Well, should we go?
That's it.
He's really laying in on him.
He is, yeah. I would have got clipped round the ear if I said that.
He does get away with anything, Titchmarsh, honestly. He can say what he wants. National treasure, isn't he? National treasure. There we go.
Actually, we've got some good head of hair you've got.
Good head of hair. I see, that's why you're standing so close, is it? Just so you can see if it's real.
We can see it, you see, when you...
Well, we did wonder if that haircut, to be fair. God, they're really digging each other out today, weren't they?
Ooh.
At least it ain't Tommy and Alan. At least they're mates.
And down, it's wonderful.
Can you see the joints?
Look here, you. This hair is exactly the same colour as it was the day I bought it. What is this awning anyway that you've got here?
Well, it's actually a mattress cover, isn't it, Mark?
Yes. A mattress cover?
Yes.
Ethel's mattress cover.
Yeah. Ian's asking if we're seeing the comments.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Ian. I've been totally ignoring the comments. Right, let's have a look through what's everyone saying. Are you seeing any comments or not? Right, has he asked the question? Why not use bricks? He said.
Probably because the other bits were cheaper and looked better.
What was he talking about?
You know those things that Tommy said they weren't bricks, they were reclaimed concrete or something.
Oh yeah, probably just bricks would have been too thick for starters. And if you go and chop a brick in half, can't might take forever. And two probably wouldn't look as nice.
Yeah.
And then new like new technology back then, weren't it? So, oh my god, I can't believe what they're making now. They're making these bricks. Oh, what are they doing? Chopping bricks? No, they make them halved. Exciting times. No, I've not been looking at the comments. I apologise. You can see the comments, Rich.
Yeah.
So do you see anything?
Sean is saying that the film crew are hiding in the bus when it's raining.
Okay. Fair enough. That makes sense.
Stuart is asking if he's winning or is Ian leading.
I don't know how we get. I don't really know how we're getting on. I think I'm winning at the moment, although Tommy's not quite angry. Ian's not winning with ice. He's not getting ice creams, is he? For starters,
No. I think Stuart still has 2 to get.
Stuart has got. As I fly back through, he's got. Alan, will you say Tommy how long you got to be? That ain't happened yet. We're not at that point. He's got water feature. He's got storm coming. He's got rain. No decking. So Stuart, you got no chance of winning tonight because there's no decking. So
yet.
I mean, okay, Richard's thinking there could be some decking. Possibly.
Last minute change.
And then what's Ian said there? I think Lee is making this up now. I thought he would have known that back in September when I started. Kind of 4 months, mate. Oh dear.
Longer than that, actually.
Is it?
You've been making it up longer than 4 months.
Well,
We would normally grout this paving with a dry mix of sand and cement, rub it in with an iron, sweep it off, and let capillary action, the passage of water upwards through particles, set it hard. And particularly where older people are going along a pavement, it needs to be very smooth. Because the weather is so foul here and so unpredictable, we keep these heavy showers of hail and rain. We don't do that because the rain will come down, wash it everywhere, discolour the paving. So we're using very fine granite chippings to brush into the interstices. That way it fills up. It doesn't set, but it is easy enough to shuffle over. It doesn't get in the way of your feet. So that's why I'm having to do this.
I can't tell you how annoying that is. I mean, I get why they're doing it.
Yeah.
But when you do that with pavement, it's so annoying because it just goes absolutely everywhere. It's not going to ever just stay there, is it? It's just going to go over passage of time. It's going to get kicked. It's going to get, and it's just going to look a mess.
Well, it's the same as a pebble driveway, isn't it? They don't always stay in your driveway.
No, of course not. They're all over the road, aren't they? They just go everywhere.
Yeah. But what I just thought of as he's brushing that in, they plan to do cement or whatever, and all of a sudden they've got these granite chippings.
Always have a couple of bags of granite chippings. They knew it was going to rain, mate. It's them. They know the score. They didn't even bother bringing the cement to do that, mate. Just sure, whatever. Yeah, we probably use the granite chippings, and also it's quicker. If they did that, if they did the joins, no one would ever be able to walk on it. No, I mean on that day, on the big reveal.
Yeah.
And the last thing you need is cement on your shiny shoes. One thing I will say about this program, right, is they really like to, even though it's a 23-minute program, they really like to just do really slow. Like a minute ago, spit it out, Lee. A minute ago, they were laying bricks, and they spent a good like 30 seconds just watching them do that. I mean, this is literally just brush and gravel, and we've got about a 20-second clip of it.
Yeah, but it's a video shot, isn't it, to demonstrate what they're doing. If it was a quick sweep, it'll be over and done with.
Yeah, I suppose. Something better must be going on somewhere else, though, surely.
Well, Sean said detailed shots, as they are called, which makes sense.
Yeah.
That explains.
Yeah, I suppose, because you haven't. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I don't know if you get that as much anymore. Also, look, this is going to go everywhere, this gravel. I'm not happy about this gravel. Just saying, right? Hashtag we're saying. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
That's right. You see that shot there, Rich? That is what it's going to look like forever. Hang on.
Yeah.
Boom. That's what that is what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
Also, why has he stopped brushing? He's not even finished.
Good, eh? Sun. There's an enormous navy blue cloud over there, but it's sunny at the moment. And of course, once I've grouted all this, it will be nice just to slightly wash it off. You've got to look on the bright side.
I was thinking, now that the sun's shining and the paving's dry, there's a possibility that we could probably grout this properly. So if you want to, you could take out the
Joker.
The granite.
Oh wait, I think you might get a Charlie Dimmock look in a sec. Hang on.
And oh,
it's still it feels like it's still quite a bit to do, Rich. I don't know what time of the day it is.
They're getting on with it though. Oh, look at watch.
I think we're about to find out what time of day it is. You ready?
Yeah.
Just over an hour left.
We watch this program too much now.
Hey, here comes the look.
Correct. Will you cast that as a look? That's a Dimmock
look.
Yeah, that's a Charlie thing. Come on.
Yeah, well, Sean's showing a fact. They have.
Wait a minute. It's not. You can't say Sean, by the way. It has to be the insider because he just in case. Our insider said.
Fact: they have one camera on the roof filming the time lapse, but only film the whole shot on one camera, so they have to redo a few takes twice or three times to get different angles. No wonder they run out of time then.
But also, earlier on, our insider said that they had 28 people there.
Yeah,
what
but
are they doing?
Well, they might have one camera on one of the talent and the other camera on one of the other talents. If that makes sense.
Oh, I suppose, sure.
Sean will tell us. Oh, the insider will tell us.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. It'd be rubbish at police. Like when they put people in like a safe house. You'd be like telling everyone's name. Brushing grass. I was going to say something about it, but it makes sense now. Now he's doing it. Just zhuzhing it. Zhuzh your grass, mate. Ever brush your grass?
No, but I do remember reading in a magazine once when people were talking about how you get lines in grass.
Yeah.
And some bloke said that he actually uses a brush and sweeps up and down his lawn to get the stripes in the grass. I read it and I thought I've got better things to do in my time.
An hour to go, and he's still laying bricks. Be careful when they come out, wouldn't they?
The insiders listed up all the people on the film crew.
Go on, then. Who we got?
Right, makeup assistant to Alan, assistant to Tommy, etc.
Stop. Wait, they all had assistants.
Makeup assistant.
There surely is not that much work to do. Go on.
Sound guy's assistant. Boom guy assistant. Producer, assistant producer. Director, assistant director. Lighting assistant. Best boy, reflector, operator, plus 2 runners.
Best boy?
Best boy, yeah. I never know what the best boy is.
Well, one day we'll find out. That's what they call Willie.
Right,
Stand it on the wood. Here.
Right. If we need it over backwards now, we can take two of its legs off. Because the back two legs are on the border, the front two legs are on the stone.
We don't have a tape, so
Never use a tape. Always do that. Do you do that?
No, I use a tape.
I always use. I use a screwdriver to try and measure it. You do it if you need to get the same measurement. The top tip for you: if you need to get the same measurement, right, put your thumb on the screwdriver to where the hole is, and then you just move it over. Boom, sorted. So no need for tape measures anymore, mate. So, truck goes in the bin in the morning. All right.
Okay. If I cock it up, I'll blame you.
Okay.
How do we get over there?
right. Turn left.
Watch your
Whoa, you're pushing me over here.
Well, I've got to get over because I'm not allowed to stand in the board.
I'm up in the air. I'm stepping up.
Don't look at what's happening back there.
Notice they're doing all this, and Willie doesn't say a word.
Yep. That must make communication difficult.
It does, right? Imagine what he feels like.
Right. And it doesn't fit.
Obviously, if you're doing measurements, don't use for big measurements. Don't use the screwdriver technique. Just to let you know. That's probably what.
Yeah. Use a tape measure. Measure everything.
Anyone that's put their tape measure in the bin, get it back out now.
I wouldn't mind, but it's 5:45.
Can't we just
Running out of time. They're running out of time, mate.
stick those on? Got some screws with you, Will?
Oh, this is unbelievable.
They've not just cut them bits off and now they're putting them back in, surely.
Bit of super glue.
No, Rich, they can't do that, surely. How are they going to get out of this little pickle?
I think they're going to do it. Well, Sean is saying the best boy is the assistant to the grip, the guy who just sets up the tripods.
He's got an assistant.
They all have assistants.
It's out of control. So it says, Lee, do you have any help like Alan or Tom and Tommy, or do you do it all yourself? I'm actually assistant to my dad.
Do we put a pot on either side to cover up the cut marks?
Is there a seat going in here?
Yes.
What, this far forward?
Yes.
Not a lot of attention on the old water feature tonight, is there? Just done. Get it done.
Right round. Reverse.
Oh,
they're hiding.
The hiding started. It comes out of nowhere, the hiding. It really does.
It can be down to here. So. Hope they come before it rains too much.
I think Prince Charles is coming.
I think Prince Charles is coming.
Oh, they're going to be absolutely either elated or gutted, depending if they like the royals in. I hope they don't do a big whoa, because that could be. Well,
yeah, it could be.
I did that for my granddad once, and I'd never do it again to him. I thought he'd find it funny, but anyway, that's a whole other story. We ain't got time for that.
Great disappointment, isn't it?
I got asked for.
Doesn't it? I was just trying to get his voice right. Good afternoon.
Sounds terrible.
First impressions? Well, not first impressions. You've been watching it for the last 2 hours, mate. What do you reckon?
Don't like the path.
What?
Don't like the path.
Why?
I don't know. It just looks too too dark and blended in.
It has been raining. It's very it's very grandeur for that sort of style place.
Yeah. I also wonder, is there enough room to walk around by the water feature on the path?
I don't think so. I think I'd probably put like maybe like a circle around that to make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Or if somebody comes down in a wheelchair or something.
Well, yeah, wow, that's a very good point.
Mm.
No one's thought about that, have they? I also wonder. I don't know if we can. I wonder if that bench fits in. They're not going to show it, are they? But I wonder if that bench actually fits on the path.
Doesn't look like it.
They didn't show you how they fixed. They didn't. Have I missed it? I could sometimes go into a little world of my own. They didn't show us how they fixed that problem, did they?
No, they didn't.
I'll keep that under the hat. They would have come up with something, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I say, that's wonderful.
I think the bench fitted.
But they've hidden the cuts.
Yeah, they've done something there, haven't they? It's floating on something.
Hello, how are you? Do you remember what it looked like before? You're getting on nicely. Nice to see you. Hello. Come and have a look.
Little kiss, right? One kiss.
You all right on that? Oh, that's a relief.
It ain't, to be honest with you, it's not the path I would have done for this sort of garden. Considering who's going to use it. This has got trip hazard written all over it.
And sink hazard with that Zimmer frame in the gaps in between.
Not ideal, is it? Makes things harder. Oh, Tommy like nodded to him like he was the king there, the don of the house.
Only as far as the fountain, yeah. All right.
She's not happy.
She don't look it, does she?
She's like, I like the grass better. What have they done to this place? She's not happy.
I used to like feeding the birds.
You what?
I used to like feeding the birds on the grass.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. They'll never use them bird feeders. Also, right, quite a lot of people in this house. One bench.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fight over that in there.
Yeah. I don't think I'm the only person that doesn't like the path. Sean said, looks bloody terrible. Keep the newspaper on the windows.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe they did. We'll find out. We do find out later on in tonight's show. In about 5 minutes once this finishes. Hang on, mate. I've found it. I found the garden.
Oh, fantastic.
It's fantastic, you're going to tell me.
It's a round trip going on here.
This is amazing.
She's fuming, that bird, weren't she?
She is. She don't look happy.
She's like, get me back inside. Get me back inside.
I think they've all gone back inside.
They've all gone, get us in. They've had enough. This is a joke.
Too much excitement for one day.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. We're done. Hang on a sec. Hello?
One of the women there has got white hair.
Yep.
And in the outtakes, they were interviewing her, and they said, you laugh all the time. And she said, yes. They tell me that even if my arse was a light, I'd sure probably be laughing. That's on the DVD version.
Yeah, we'll do that probably next Christmas, mate. We'll watch them. We'll watch the outtakes.
They say I'd laugh even if my ass was a light.
But thanks for saying it again. Thanks, mate.
Bye.
Bye. It tickled him, didn't it? Oh dear. Oh, what is going on?
This garden has a formality and gentility.
Also,
Yeah.
The bench where you've got to walk on the grass is ill designed, I feel.
It's obviously done with those narrow borders in mind, but
I think it looks good. I think just you're going to get, mainly because there's only 2 benches in the garden, right? Quite a few people.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of traffic going up and down there. That grass is never going to look as green as the rest of the garden.
Definitely.
Just a little offshoot of path at the top. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of having the borders to like make a focal point of it. Although it is doing my head in. The OCD, my OCD is a little bit done in because it's not symmetrical. But I'll allow that. But just a little offshoot of a path at the top, I think, would have been
better.
Just a bit more practical, perhaps.
City that befits its role. The one
720 quid on paving. They don't really give themselves a target. These numbers just all over the place. Like they've got any budget, right?
Well, perhaps High Insider bloke would be able to tell us. Perhaps they have a budget set by the people who own the property.
Yeah, like a sequel. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think. I don't know if we watched one where they were paying for it. I don't know if they pay for it. Do they?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. 700 quid on paving. 720 quid on paving, mate.
wide lawn with its hidden pitfalls is now safely traversed by paving.
70 quid each for them urns.
I told you they're worth a fortune. Hello, dear.
I should have kept them. Ask her if she'd pay 70 quid for an urn.
Would you pay 70 quid for an urn?
Make sure she knows
For
it's
the garden. I should just explain.
I assume that is what you're looking at.
Yeah, that urn right there.
Yep.
How much?
70 quid.
What's it made of?
Porcelain or pottery.
Concrete.
Something like that.
Not stone.
Maybe stone.
No, it's
Well, I
not been
can kind of
carved
see
out.
why it's 70 quid. Why? Ah, is Skinny buying me one?
No, I think that's a no.
I've got some in the bin that's got gloss all over him if she wants them ones.
He's got some in the bin with gloss all over him if you want those ones.
What kind of glass?
Glossy grey.
That could work.
Oh my god. Carry on.
As evening shadows fall across the garden, it's a place of quiet contemplation and gentle.
495 quid. Is that too much for you, mate?
I said that'll cost a bob. I mean, they look nice, don't get me wrong, but 495 quid.
Can't really see it, can you? You can't really see it there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean by you can't see it? Like,
it's blended in.
But
Although
the amount of plants, I mean, like, I don't feel like it feels. I mean, plants are expensive. I think people don't realise how expensive some plants are, though. To be fair.
Yeah, you're right there. I'm sure that once they've grown, they'll probably look a lot better.
I doubt it.
Although Amanda says, I don't know if you heard her say that.
Right, mate. Right. I said you could come on. Don't let her come into our thing, right?
No, she's been out all night. She's just came in, which probably means I'm in trouble.
Oh no! Right, tell her we're just going to need to finish this.
Electrified with scents and colours to come through the summer. And constantly play
160 quid.
I don't think that's a bad price for that. I thought that would have been a lot more.
Well, it's only a little. It's only a little water feature. I suppose it's the main I suppose it's only. I was going to say it's only a little motor thing in it. It's not massive.
But if you think the urns were 70 quid, and that's probably 3 times the size of an urn.
Yeah, I suppose. Good point. It's probably a good price, I suppose.
Plus, it's got the figurine.
Oh yeah, I didn't count that in, mate. You're right.
playing
You're right.
at the garden's heart, Charlie's font of eternal youth.
Won't let it go, will he? Will not let it go.
He's got something going on there.
Yeah.
Can I convince anyone from us to go to you?
Oh, she's happy now.
Wine's there or champagne's there.
Well, you can share it.
The love from everybody at the Willow. The weeping Willow. Yeah. And thank you to the farmer for letting us use the track. It'll take him years to get it back into shape. Good on it.
Nothing to joke about, is it? If he was watching, she'd be like, yeah, it did take me years. Have a look in a minute.
Here's to you.
Cheers.
Have a great time. Enjoy it and come out, even if it's raining. From Groundforce. Till the next time. At the Weeping Willow. Take care. Bye-bye. Cheers. Going down well.
He's loving it. I think that's the lady that Sean was talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
She's definitely laughing.
The best way, Dolly.
I love whatever she's having.
Yeah, so they recognise you when you go down the street at 90. You don't care anymore.
Oh, mate.
I just wish that when I get as old as Alan, there's somewhere like this that I can stay.
Good one.
Nice little dig at the end.
Nice little dig at the end, mate. Oh, good show, man. Good show.
Yeah. It was nice to see them back in there. Oh, you can't. You've taken me off screen, haven't you?
Oh, sorry. Oh, you looking at myself. Go on, what you saying?
It was nice to see them all back in full cohesion, all together again. You know, there didn't seem like there's an atmosphere.
It's a really good spirit. Although I don't know about you, but I felt like, I don't know, the end of the show they were quite subdued by the end. Probably pretty tired by the end of it. Moving it about. Ian said not the best one we've seen, but okay. It was not the best garden that we've seen them do, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, it was very much a practical garden.
Yeah, it was not like fun and, you know.
Yeah.
You know, there was not, I didn't really take a lot away apart from that. I hate that gravel that goes in between it.
Yeah.
What did you say? Oh, you want to see what it looks like now? Yeah, of course. We've got 2 minutes left to go. Of course we can. I don't know. If
Oh, wow.
Are you seeing this?
No, the path's still there.
The path's still there, mate. Right?
Right.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm on the wrong screen. Right. So the path's still there. They've filled it out a little bit.
Yeah.
The gazebo's still there. Oh, thing's gone. Where's this? Looks like they've moved it.
That's a different one, I think.
Oh, do you think that's the same seat area?
Because it was a bench inside the...
Oh, they liked it so much they went to try and find another one.
Yeah.
There's Tommy. I don't know why they've got these pictures of the actual... What's this bit? Oh! They've filled some of the grass area. Oh, I don't know why they've done that. They've filled...
They also have a bigger grass area.
They've infilled part of the front grass bit near the conservatory with bricks to make a bigger patio.
Makes sense.
You can see the old path, can't you, where that cat is? Have we got any other pictures? Oh, there you go. Look. Oh, look. Oh, they don't look as.
Oh,
can you see that there?
Yeah. Are those the narrow borders?
Yeah, those are the narrow borders. They've filled out, haven't they?
Yeah, they've grown, haven't they?
That's incredible. I don't like them as much now. They're so big.
No,
not as
interesting.
Not as interesting. It's too much. It's not like. Oh well, we've got. I tell you, I'm sort of letting it go a little bit, but we've got a show on Monday. Another Ground Force is a Ground Force special in New York, where the transformation afterwards is amazing, like absolutely incredible. Awesome. That transformation, like 20 years on, that garden, I don't feel like it's aged very well. What do you reckon?
Apart from the plants growing, it still looks pretty much the same. It hasn't aged at all. The path looks like it was just laid yesterday still.
Yeah, that's true.
And I still don't like the path.
No, I know. The path, not. Good news, though, mate. The farmer's field is still a mess by the looks. Still a mess by the looks of it. So, but there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go, mate. Thanks for joining me for Ground Force Bingo.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Even though I invited myself on.
Well, I think we got something there, mate. I don't mind having you on. And
too kind.
Next year when we do it again, then it would be great to have you back at some point.
Always happy.
No idea once again who's won Ground Force Bingo. I'm going to say me. Although Tommy didn't get angry once, so I got 4. How many did you get?
I think I got 3 because I didn't get. What didn't I get? Let's go back to my. What did I say? I didn't get the. Can we stall them? I remember that one. Didn't get that, and they didn't miss any. They weren't missing any of the bits.
And Stuart didn't get Alan. Will you say Alan to say to Tommy? He did get the storm. He did get the water feature. He did get rain.
Yeah.
He didn't get decking, so he only got 3. I think I might have won this week, mate. Ian didn't get any ice creams. And Sean can't have. You can't be having just Charlie. Sean wrote Charlie, Tommy, Willie, plants, decking.
And there was no decking.
No decking. So, but you can't have names. You've tried that one before. Doug, thanks for joining me, mate.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm going to kick you off now. But I should speak to you soon.
Have a good one. Take care.
See you, mate. Awesome having Suggs on the show tonight, everyone. And we did. I bet you thought we were going to go right over, didn't you? I bet you thought we were going to go right over on time. We have got a Christmas special on Monday, live from 8, where we go New York. Don't go and watch it before me. It's coming live on Monday. And if you like listening back to these, which I don't know if you do, perhaps you hopefully like it. In between Christmas and New Year, there's 3 episodes on the podcasts of ones we've done before. If you want to listen back to them, they're coming up in between Christmas and New Year. And maybe I'll speak to Rich about doing a little special one for New Year's. We'll pre-record that for New Year's, a special Ground Force show for that. We'll see what happens. Right. Thanks so much, everyone, for taking part. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're not going to give away a complete gardener's kit tonight. I know some of you. I didn't put any names in the hat either, but I'll put your names down tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow who called, and we'll put your names in the hat for tomorrow night's show if you fancy it. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great Wednesday night, what's left of it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Pacilia. Or Pacilia, if you just read it off.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I can't hear it on. Done something wrong with the thing. Anyway, elephant poo is what I got. Yeah. Great, mate. Your signal is always terrible, but I'm good, my friend. Excuse me. You're the allotment. When I go, don't put artificial grass on top of me, alright?
You're going to get composted, Luke?